Hi guys, Ashantin here. I am working on the dark moon and this is a brutal planet. These guys queuing up to get into the airlocks are not helping things. This planet is subject to a lot of radiation and also a lot of asphyxiation. I keep hearing this odd sort of strangled sound as somebody dies of asphyxiation. I can't understand why. So we all know that on the power side, this planet runs basically on solar panels and massive amounts of storage to see us through the night. We are subject to meteor strikes, and I've got 3 now. I've added over here another telescope and another anti-meteor laser, basically because this one got destroyed by a meteor strike. And there we go again. And you can see these things drain power, absolutely drain power. This area here I don't like. I don't like this, the fact that if I'm loading a ship it takes so long because I've only got one airlock. I'm going to turn off this to save power. Now that it's built and the game knows I've built it, I'm going to turn this off to save power. I also think these things act as a slight beacon for the robbers. It's all imagination, I'm sure. But what I'm actually doing over here is I am building a starport here, and I have built 2 airlocks. I've also built a mine here because it's very close to the airlock. I've got a lot of security people here, which for a starport I will need. And you can hear the lasers going in the background, killing the meteorites. But this seems to me to be better. I also, as well as that, I have put an airlock... Whoa, sorry guys. Pressed the wrong button there. Out here, because we've got a lot of real estate here that needs spares and mending and stuff. And I had a feeling that in coming over the hill, people were dying. I've got an airlock here. But it just didn't seem, I'm getting so stretched out. It seemed to be better to have more airlocks rather than less, especially with these very, very brutal solar flares. Trader. Now I have traded for some, oh gosh, I can't toggle when I'm trading. Right, we've got 7 spares. What have we got here? I'm building up again. I had to use so many medical supplies to buy stuff, but also to cure people. It was horrific, so I'm not going too low on that again. I sold 2 guns to buy a patent. We've got spares there. I think I'm just going to leave that one at the moment. We are doing quite well, I think, on building this starport. And once I've got that built, yeah, I'm going to be a lot happier, and I'm going to destroy the other one, wait for it to be recycled and build something there. And I hope that you, Audra, I'm sure that's a girl, are going to build this for me. And I keep getting bits of ore stuck by mines but not done anything with. That's awful English. But I think I need an ore processing out here. And that's the next thing I'm going to build here. I've sort of called a halt to building at the moment, so we're catching up on the spares a bit. Let's just kick it up a bit, because I've been running at 4, which is always great fun. Structures have been built and more colonists are coming in. Good Lord, we're okay for food at the moment, so I'm not too worried about that. We're up to 139 again. We lost so many. I had a solar flare and several visitations from robbers, and the solar, that is manic. Let's perhaps decrease. Let's just take it down to 2. We've built that. Excellent. So what we want to do then is to come out here, and I want to recycle that. I do not want 2 of these going. So that gives us a bit of metal, and I'm hoping that once they've cleared that, I'm going to be able to build. In fact, I wonder if I can build it before they clear it, or is it still the case that you have to wait for it to be cleared? I want a processing plant. Right, let's not do that. We'll build our processing plant out here, which is not bad because we've got a mine out here now. So let's try and get this processing plant in that I want, because I don't feel, how big can they go? 4? And I want it as far this way as I can. Okay. I'm thinking I'm going to have to build another sick bay, because when we have solar flares and people are, I mean, they actually are dying of radiation even with 2 of these. So it's not easy with this radiation here. So multiple sick bays, multiple airlocks, multiple storage, and multiple meteor lasers. So as you can imagine, getting anywhere, I mean, even getting to where we got to, I think, is a miracle. So on the milestones, 300 is 10 techs, we're miles away from that. But the monolith, I think we are moving towards. Now, can I build something there now? Yeah, no, I can't build a 4. Can I build a 2? I can build a 2. Would it be worth building a 2 in this area? I think it would. Let's build it anyway. Or should I build another sick bay? Actually, that would be a better idea. Right. I think what I will do is build another sick bay, because I just did not have enough beds. It was pretty upsetting to watch everybody dying. Is that the biggest I can do? It is. And we will nonetheless do it. Okay, let's build that sick bay there. I wonder if I can build anything here. I still want to know, see, we've still got this ore here. I would very much like a processing plant. Even a little one, no guys? Okay. Well, we've got one building up here. Ah, we have a trader. Ooh. Actually, I was looking at this, it's no use to me at all. £400 on £400 whatever, on a planet that has no wind. We're not going to do that. How much is that? 66. 65, 66. We'll take that. I like that idea. Is that a constructor bot? No, it's a carrier bot. Ooh, constructor bot, we want that if I can get it. He's got space here. Let's see if we can buy it. $311. We can do it. We can do it. Trade. Because I haven't got the constructor bot patent yet. I know what will happen. The next trading ship will have it. Now I'm hoping that this works better. And I'm hoping that once we get this up and running, and this, what I'm short of is processing ability. So metal processing. Lots of it. I want some starch processing, because we're not processing that fast enough either, because we're holding raw starch and raw ore. Okay, let's do that, because what it's doing is it's gumming up our, I've had to build massive storage over here, and you can see what we've got here, guys. Sick bay has been built, and this is working better. It's much faster. We can get bigger ships in. We've got more airlocks. So guys, I'm beginning to understand how intensely brutal this dark moon is actually. It's the meteors and radiation, not to mention a lack of wind. So this is actually a really, really hard planet. And of course, you know me, I'm just loving the challenge. But I wish I could get this ore out of the way. I'll see you in the next episode, guys. Bye!